Hello everybody, I'm Toyah.
I'm Robert.
And welcome to Upbeat Moments as little insects fly in front of the camera on what is one of the hottest days of the year in the UK. So husband, what's your upbeat moment?
Well, my upbeat moment this week, I have two. And the first is a husbandly upbeat moment.
Yeah?
That I haven't fully told you about.
Yes.
This new dress you've acquired.
Okay.
I love you in this new dress.
It's thanks to the sales, really.
You look absolutely astonishing in it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and our pals out there are probably aware that I adore my wife.
Oh.
But for you, this is such a wonderful look, and
well, it's very late 1960s, 1970s, isn't it?
Well, thank you, the sales.
Okay, I only shop in the sales. I'm a Birmingham girl.
All right, my other upbeat moment this week is my life as a working player. Going back to my roots of getting in the car, driving or being driven 3 hours, getting out the car, doing a performance and then coming home. And the performance was at Sissinghurst. And it was a wonderful local community event raising money for charity. The facilities were a little modest, by which I would say always good to have a toilet backstage. Not good to have at least a 7-minute walk through the audience to a pavilion and then walk back again.
Well, imagine how the audience felt.
Oh, well, there we are.
Well, it was a great show. And one of the lovely things is we had our core audience up the centre of the field. But then either side of the field, there were young fathers playing football with their children. And it was just beautiful. It was happy. It was safe. People were enjoying the music. It was a perfect local festival.
It was a community event for a good cause. It was a privilege to play there.
Really lovely. And we've got more festivals coming up. We've even got a cave coming up in the Peak District, which I'm really excited about. My upbeat moment is I've just got back from Glasgow from an appearance in The Weakest Link, which has always been terrifying. I did 2 with the original presenter, Anne Robinson, which was truly terrifying. And now with the new presenter, Romesh, who is just phenomenal. He's very funny, he's very critical, very dry, but equally as scary. And when I came back to Birmingham Airport, I was picked up by a lovely taxi driver who had no idea who I was. And he said, "Can I have a word with you?" And we were driving along the M5, and I said, "Yes." He said, "I want to write a book. I don't know who to talk to, where to go." So I said, "Go to the BBC in Birmingham, where the Archers come from, where there's the Asian Network, that a lot of the writers on the Asian Network end up writing for EastEnders, which is the big soap shot in London." And he said, "How do you know so much?" And I said, "Well, I've written 2 books, and I've also been an actress on the Asian Network in a radio show called Silver Street." "Oh, are you famous?" Oh, I said, "Not really, no." He said, "I'm going to ask my mum and dad about you." It was so sweet. So I told him to write 3 chapters about being a taxi driver, about what happens to him, walk into the reception at BBC Birmingham in the mailbox, where they are lovely, lovely people, where they will give him time and they'll talk him through, and they'll probably put him on a writing course. And it was just this lovely experience with someone from a completely different generation who was so enthused about being creative and loving his job at the same time. That's my upbeat moment.
Well, there we are then. We're a happy couple.
I'd say we're a very happy couple and making the most of very precious time.
There was a post for our last upbeat moment from someone saying, "Little Lovey." They were wondering why I called you Lovey. But they misspelt it. Well, I mean, I'm not sure what an accepted spelling of Lovey might be, but I just posted a reply. I spell Lovey with 2 V's, Luvvie. Just, there we are.
Very hippie. in a nice way.
In the nicest possible way.
We'll see you tomorrow for a reaction and a memory down a Sunday lunch lane. And at the end of the month now, we do brand new Sunday lunches at the end of every month. So tomorrow, have a laugh on us. Lots of love from Toyah.
And from Robert.
And don't go yet. This is the context of the water. We are by our fountain in our circular garden. Oh, look at that sweet little creature. And here are our beautiful koi fish who we love, who are looking at me because they always expect to be fed when they see me. Yes, I'm going to feed you in a minute. And this is someone else I am going to feed in a minute. Lots of love from Toyah.
And from Robert once again.